AI is being used to generate crochet content and people are getting scammed and wasting their time. In this video, I'll be discussing the rising problem of AI-generated crochet content as well as giving tips on how to spot it. Hello everyone, as I said in the beginning, I'll be discussing the rising problem of AI-generated crochet content as well as ways to spot it. I'll be discussing more of AI crocheted patterns. And I've already seen 2 other videos on this topic. Elise Rose Crochet goes more into both aspects of AI-generated crochet content, and she even does like an experiment. I'll link that video in the description, and I'll link the other video from Niche Crochet where they discuss the progression of AI-generated crochet images. So why is it a problem? Well, aside from the fact that people are being scammed buying AI-generated patterns on sites like Etsy, people often end up wasting their time and feeling frustrated that they might not be following the pattern correctly, even though they were following a pattern that wasn't going to turn out right in the first place. This can lead to people who are starting out crocheting giving up because they think they're not doing it right, even though they are, but the math and the pattern is just incorrect. So how can you tell the difference between a real pattern and one that's AI generated? Take a look at the pattern. See if you see a designer's name. If you don't, that should be a huge red flag. If you do, check to see if they have any social media pages like on Instagram or Facebook. Another telltale sign is if the math isn't right. So for example, if you chain 13 and you want to do a single crochet project, you would have 12 single crochet stitches. If that says chain 13 and you end up with 11 single crochet stitches, something is wrong. Another thing you can look for is progress photos. If you don't see any progress photos and the only photo in the pattern is of the finished project, there's a high chance that it's AI. It could also just be a poorly written pattern, but most patterns will have progress photos after a few steps to show what the project should be looking like. Speaking of AI-generated patterns only having a single photo of the finished project, take a closer look at that photo. A lot of the times it'll tell on itself. Something in the photo doesn't quite look right. Whether it's the color changes looking a little too seamless, the background is unusually vibrant, the scaling might not look right. Check to see if it's on a person. Check to see if something about the person in the image doesn't quite look right. A lot of the times AI has trouble getting things like limbs and hands right. Something else you can look for is see if there's any videos of the finished project. If you can't see any videos, see if there are multiple photos with different viewing angles of the finished project. If it's an article of clothing, you might want to see how it would look like on somebody from the front versus from the side. If you don't find any of those things, there's a high chance it's AI. Finally, check any reviews of the pattern. How specific are they? Are they talking about any substitutions they made? Did somebody substitute the yarn and find that their substitution worked better? Did somebody substitute a different hook? Did somebody talk about how difficult it was to work up? Or maybe it was very easy for them to work up. If you see a bunch of generically worded 5-star reviews like, great, love it, worked well, that's probably not a pattern you want to be using. If you'd like to see the finished scarf that I'm working on in this video, keep a lookout for it on my Instagram. I'll be linking that in the description below, as well as the 2 videos I was talking about earlier. Anyways, that's all for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I hope you found this informational, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye!